An idle mind, they say, is the devil's workshop. And when people are idle, they tend to come up with many plans. Not only are they coming up with many plans, and enough inspiration from the negative side will enter their head. Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to DVR Channel 1. I'm your girl, Bella, and I have with me in the building Adama guy. However, we know they ever end, they finish. On this episode, children, now they kidnap their parents just for money. That's that's when I say an idle mind, the devil's workshop. So, viewers, our beautiful viewers, watch this video. We'll be right back. Okay?
He gave an information to bandits to kidnapping of his father.
And they did, is it?
They took the father to one of the camp at Kagalko for 7 days. 4 million naira ransom was paid to the kidnapper.
How much was his own share?
He was given the sum of 500,000 from the...
Why did they set their father up? Why?
Yes, sir. He says it was a mistake.
Mistake?
And greed.
And greed?
Yes.
Is it mistake or greed? Which one first?
Both, sir.
Then why did you lie when you got to that military checkpoint and you called the policemen kidnappers? Why did you do that?
Yes, sir. Da yan sanda suka kai checkpoint na sojoji, me yasa ka dinga ihu da cewa yan sanda kidnappers?
Kuskure ne da tsautsayi ya samu da ganganci da kuskure na sani ne wannan.
Kai ihu?
Ina ihu.
How did you shout? Yeah, kai ihu.
Wayo Allah kinafa, wayo Allah.
And why did you do it? The reason behind it?
Yes, sir.
Kuskure ne da tsautsayi ya sani ne.
Wa ya ce kai?
Arno ne ya ce mu yi.
That his father Ardo asked him that when they get to the checkpoint.
But because your father didn't know you kidnapped him, you arranged his kidnapping. Your father didn't know, so your father told you to raise alarm when you get to military point. Where's the father now?
The father is at home.
What's the father doing? Have we interrogated the father in that
Wow,
direction?
working on it.
Okay, that's all right. Most of these kidnappings will be called are planned, deliberate. Children arranging kidnapping from their fathers, for their parents, just because they want money. There are some cases we have that are staged kidnapping, not real kidnapping. So we want parents, guardians, members of the public to take note of some of these arrangements. So once you have an incident of such, contact us. We know how to go about such cases. Don't keep it to yourself. Another kidnapper will work on your psyche. That should not tell any one of us. But you know how we do it. Get across to us. We know how to go about it. You can see two of them, the same father, the same mother. They arranged kidnapping of their father. 4 million naira ransom collected. Each of them got 500,000 naira. Where's the money now? Are you still?
He has spent the money, sir.
You have spent the money.
The father does not know that he was the brain behind.
Okay.
So we don't see say waiting hunger they do, waiting poverty and waiting idleness can cause in a person. These are the results. This is not giving poverty. If it is giving poverty, then the children wouldn't have kidnapped the parents to demand for ransom, because it's obvious that the parents, they have a lot of money, but probably they want their children to be also hardworking. That's probably why they are not giving. And now these children in return, they want to steal the money
by crooked means.
But some wealthy people, some wealthy parents know that the impact of giving or telling your children that we are rich will make them not be serious about life. They'll just relax. They won't do anything about themselves. So most times, these younger children or these children, don't actually do some things for themselves. As when they get older, it starts affecting them. They now scheme plans. And when the parents want to discipline them, maybe they don't want to start giving out money or writing checks or writing will or those kind of things. That's where they start scheming all these plans about, okay, how do I get this thing from my parents? That's what I mean when I say poverty. Because idleness raises a lot of negative impact on human beings.
But we have seen so many Nigerian parents that are rich, like the Tedola, the Dangote, the Adenuga, Tony Elumelu. Yes, that man. For like, I've not seen their children. No, I don't live with them. But from what I've seen, I've not seen any of their children that is idle. All of them have one thing or the other that they are doing, that they are investing their money into, that they are doing, and they are doing very well. You see this person that is actually hardworking and being progressive, like progressing in life. You understand? So this gives me, it's not all children, it's not every child that will be a good child. Sorry to say this. Yes. Some children, no matter how, even if you lock them inside your room 24 hours every day, they will enroll for homeschooling. They will not see the light. They will say, see, a child that will spoil regardless.
But sometimes you need to install discipline on your children, notwithstanding the pressures in the society. I keep saying you are responsible for yourself. Notwithstanding, not minding however it is you were raised. You are responsible for yourself because your parents will live their life, your mom will live her life, your dad will live his own life and go. But are you living your own life to the fullest in such a way that in 50 years, in 40, in 30 years, you can say, okay, I look back on my life. I actually worked hard for it to be easier, for my future to be easier, for my present to be easier. Did I even invest so much in myself? Did I grow myself enough that I cannot fall back on my parents' property or my parents' will to navigate through life or to train my own kids? Because you cannot, when you say that a child that will spoil, yes, we know that. But when a child is 16, let's assume he's going through their teenage years, the rebellion of teenage. At some point, you are going to come from teenage to adulthood. So, being an adult, a young adult, you are now saying, okay, because a child will spoil, a person that will spoil. After spoiling, you face the reality of spoiling. The bad egg is the bad egg, notwithstanding. But you will be the bad egg. How far? You will be the bad egg, will be the black sheep. What's up? How life be?
But in all this wahala sef, I'm trying to imagine how a child, like, it gives me foster parent vibe sometimes, because I don't see how a parent can give birth to you. They carry you for 9 months, give birth to you. You are grown up adults, and the only thing that came to your mind is actually to kidnap your parents. What if they die on the process of the kidnap? What if they get injured? What if they actually encountered real kidnappers or real thieves on the way to wherever they were going? What will you do? Like, I don't understand. Why are these people of this generation, why are they exceptionally wicked? Like, it's like their own wickedness is top notch.
I'm sorry to cut you short. The popular story in the Bible of the prodigal son. This has been it's kind of like this issue has been from time immemorial. Remember the prodigal son, how he squandered the money. He called the dad while he's alive. Oh yeah, do this way. Give me my own share of the kingdom. Let me see myself. Oga carry him own, go live, do everything in the club. Later, he could still come back. So at the end of the day, when parents are instilling this moral, sometimes when these children or whoever, I don't know whether the older, the senior citizens or the 50-year-old or the 60-year-old actually watch us. But sometimes when your child or whoever it is comes and say, write your will, tell and say, see, na my hard earned money, chop your money where you dey there.
Exactly.
No be these people now you dey see who you dey fight for. You go sell all this property. Oga go sell am find him way. Talk of Nigeria wey the head dey like this. You know before people say they buy Volvo or Mercedes Benz for 12,000, 20,000. Can you now buy a car, a whole car for 20,000 naira? You cannot. So at some point, life gravitates more than it is now. Naira depreciates and some other currencies appreciate. So at the same time, you tend to not think of now. Think about the future. That's why I keep saying you are responsible for yourself.
Exactly.
When you now say, okay, let my papa say make he divide in kingdom. When your parents are alive, or you try to find a way to squeeze out money or kidnap them or go and hide them or go and start beating them. You know, we've seen lots and lots of video about children oppressing their parents and just extract money from them. Because if you are actually a responsible person as an individual, I'm not sure that you have time to think, okay, see, I'm going to collect 1 million naira from my mom. You know, that's why you see these people doing all these things. And most of the time, and I have to blame some soft-spotted, hearted parents.
Yes.
Because you cannot say, Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child. If you spare the rod of not training and disciplining your kids properly, and that's who they turn out to be. You know, because you cannot tell me a tiger cannot change its spots. For Igbo language, they say agwo ada amu ife the short, agwo na amu ife to ogonogo. So you cannot say that, okay, most of these parents are actually the good ones or they are well behaved, but they turned out to give birth to the snakes.
Exactly.
But you see snake, he still born snake. Now snake, exactly. They born snake. Exactly. Now tiger cannot give birth to a goat. Exactly. A tiger can as well give birth.
That's why I said that it was giving me the vibe of probably these parents were not the actual parents of those children, and probably they know that these are not their parents.
No, most of the times, there is this funny story that they were telling us when we were kids. It actually happened in one of the towns here in Anambra. That the guy is a known armed robber. But when you know, the mom, he was an only child, so the mom was trying to pamper him and pampering him. So at some point he got older and he is now known and be terrorizing everybody. So when they were at this spot, those days when they kill people, you know, that way. So at the point of trying to, you know, he said make they call him mama, say you want get one thing when you want whisper to his mother. I don't know whether it's a made up story, but it's kind of like a lesson learned from it. The mama come, they say the guy bite the ear of the mama off. So you see, for him at that spot, doing that thing, it showed that the mom was so soft-spotted that the harshness of going through school, lesson, or even learning a skill, because you cannot stay in the bed, in the comfort of your house. The skills, learning life skills is not eating jollof rice, it's not frying plantain. So learning life skills actually take effort. It actually takes motivation. You want to do it, endurance, perseverance to do this. And just because you want your child to, I don't want my children to suffer all these things when I pass through. I don't want them. I understand that maybe you went through thick and thin to go through your life. But see, rose, diamonds, these beautiful things actually come out fine from the roughness of life. So you cannot say because I went through thick and thin, in life hard for me, now I make my children no go suffer. I understand that part, but see, let me tell you, if people no suffer, they no go learn. Yeah. If person no suffer, that's true. Sense no go come here. If hunger no wire you, you no go know anything. That's me for you.
That's what I also tell people. Like I usually tell people, when your child misbehave, you should actually caution your child. You know, don't say, he's too small. When he will still learn, he's learning. No, immediately you have noticed that your child is like this. Please take preventive measures immediately. And also, let's try and caution what our children see on the television when they are small. Please, their parental guidance, even when you give them your phone. So please, make sure they're watching the right channels, they're Googling the right things, they're searching, they're surfing the net for only the right source of information. For their age, you cannot allow them to access every information in the world, because You don't even know what they are reading. And you know how the mind works. The mind is actually funny. What you think is not bothering you is something that is bothering you. It's only when you get to bed and probably wake up the next morning that you see, hey, this thing is bothering me. So you people, like parents, come on, let's come together. These are the future of tomorrow. Look at this future of tomorrow that I've arranged to kidnap the parents. What sort of future is that one?
But at the same time, you that is with your phone, you that is with your laptop, you that is with your tablet, surfing the internet, you that is surfing the internet, no be your fellow human being invent phone. Try to make impact. Try as much as you can to be impactful in your life, in your community, in your family. If you don't add value, you cannot be valued. If you don't add value with your life, you cannot be valued. If you like, be looking at GLK, be looking at G-Wagon. If you don't work hard for yourself, if you drive G-Wagon today, how will you sustain G-Wagon for tomorrow? So at the same time, be on the lookout for yourself, invest in yourself, set goals for yourself that you can say, in 50 years, I look back in my life, I would say, I'm happy, I lived my youthful life, my youth was worthwhile, you know. That's it for us from here. Viewers and subscribers, leave your comments on the comment section. Don't forget to like, thumbs up this video, because you know, say, some people go like, they go watch video, watch, hey, they say, hey, they don't talk, they don't talk. You forget to thumbs up. So remember to thumbs up this video. Share this video and turn on your notification bell. You know whenever we post Palava, because you know say Palava, you know they finish. Until we come again, guys. Say bye bye.